Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Insiebe Daniel. By the grace of God, one of the founders of a GT group of companies that started all the way from Port Harcourt to Ghana, from Ghana to South Africa, from South Africa to Lagos. Now we are at Umuahia. And we have been in the system for about 20 years now in this industry. Today, I have the privilege to be in your presence this afternoon to lead you on the path of digital wealth through ICT technology. Before I proceed, I just want all of us to be on our feet a few seconds to reverence God as we proceed to the training. Let's just be on our feet few seconds to use and reverence God. It's an opportunity that we are all alive in the land of the living. It is only those that are alive that will be here today. If you're not alive, you will not be here. Can you just open your mouth a few seconds, appreciate God for the gift of life and for the opportunity given to you to be in this meeting this afternoon, and ask Him to help you that through this encounter and this meeting, the path of wealth will be open for you, and not only for you, for your generation at the same time. I had an encounter like this about 20 years ago, and today it has changed my life, changed the life of people around me, and changed the life of my generation. Ask God to help you, that this meeting will not just be another waste of time. Ask Him to help you. Father, we thank you. In Jesus' name we prayed. Ebenezer, thank you for helping us. Thank you for preserving us. Thank you for the gift of life. You mandated that we'll be here today. That is why we are here. Lord, as we learn, we ask, may you open our conscious and subconscious that we may be able to understand what we are going to learn today in the name of Jesus. Lord, we ask that you create a path of wealth for us and our generation. Even as traders, as businessmen, as consultants that we are going to be in the near future. May we not regret coming in contact in this meeting. Thank you, King of Glory. Let your name be highly exalted. In Jesus' name we prayed. Amen. You can have your seat. Thank you. Before you have your seat, can you just shake somebody by your side? Shake somebody by your side and welcome the person by your side. Welcome the person by your side. While you are shaking the person, tell that person, welcome to the system of wealth. Talk to another person again. Tell that person, welcome to the man that gave us the opportunity to be here, all of us. That is the senator himself, although he's not here. But I want to appreciate him. He's a man that have the kind of my spirit. And I will tell you, if all the senators in Abia State behave like this, we have more employment created than ever before. Are you aware? And we too, we create our own employment. Did you understand what I'm saying? I have not seen him before, but I have seen the kind of heart in him. I was talking with somebody somewhere. I said, this is the kind of program this kind of person puts, the senator put in his facility. And the person told me, he said, this is the kind of people we need to rule in this state. I'm telling you the truth. And he told me, one of the weightiest person here in this state, he told me, he said, if this person comes out for anything, political office, maybe to be a governor, him himself will mobilize for him. Just because of this program. So you that is here, don't take the program for granted, because you are getting it nearly free, if not free self, right? You are not paying anything. We are going to do the foundation today on ICT related business, and then all the industrial sector where we feature, I will touch it and then come back to the main thing why we are here today. The value of this training you are receiving now free. We have basic, we have advanced. If you come to our office to receive this lesson, it's about, I think, 350,000, the one we are doing today. How much is it, Blessing? About 380,000. That is the one we are doing today. We are doing the foundation today. But you are receiving it free. And then you want to advance for it again, which we are still going to continue in the near future here. That one is about $500. If you convert it now, it's about, I think, 800 and something thousand naira. But the senator made it to be free of charge. Can we appreciate him? Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him. Despite that is free of charge, you should not see it as a free thing. I don't know. Did you hear what I said? Don't see it as a free thing. Make out something from this industry. As a matter of fact, if you learn all these things we are doing here, and we're able to apply it and know what we are going to teach you today, put it into practice. I'm giving you assurance that you will not be poor again. Not just learning it in the where you are learning normal something they are teaching you, no, but learning it, let it be inside you. Let it not be just normal education. Get the knowledge in it and use it wisely. I came with my team here. There's no need of introducing all of them. A few of them are here. And at the same time, me, myself, I told Mr. Lekwachi yesterday, I said, I will be here today so that I will use my hand to do the foundation. One of the reasons why some people are doing well in this industry, others are not doing well, is as a result of foundation laid for us in the industry. If you have the foundation from a wrong source and you are not properly prepared for it, you will struggle and struggle and struggle and maybe become tired. But if you have the right foundation, you will know that this is one of the most easiest industry to make money from. Even if you are not going to make money by trading your own fund, there are different ways you can make money from this industry. You can make money, number one, by working with an institution, because when we are done with this training, we are going to issue all of you that attended the training full, not the one that come today, they didn't come tomorrow. Those who attended the training full, we issue a certificate from our institution that is registered. Now, look at the purpose of this certificate. Wherever you find yourself, in any part of the world where you find yourself, you can work with this certificate in any financial institution. You can work with it in forex brokers, in crypto companies, any companies that have to deal with financial institution, because you have the knowledge. That is why we don't give the certificate anyhow. We give the certificate to the people that have the knowledge so that we can defend the certificate whenever we are called upon to defend it. So please, I want to beg you, put attention in whatever we are going to show you here. Learn it. If I were you, I will not be here without my writing materials. Even if you didn't come today, I will not be in this meeting again without my writing materials, so that it will take those critical points, the topic and subtopic, we take it home to develop it more. Just go. Can we look at the screen? Although the screen is somewhat tiny. Are we seeing what is written in that screen? If you are not seeing it, just wave your hand. Let me know that you are not seeing it. Okay. This is a GT Group Financial Institution, a Jewish Igbo entrepreneurship financial institution, from a Jewish and Igbo financial enterprise. That is why you are seeing where we put Jewish Igbo entrepreneurship financial system. And the purpose of this, whatever we are doing here, is for financial freedom. Financial freedom. Freedom is not easy. To be free from financial situation is not easy. You need to fight for it. Even normal freedom, human freedom, is not free. You need to fight for it. So I want you in the spirit and physically to prepare yourself, fight for financial freedom. Before we round up this class, there are a few ways I'm going to guide all of us on how you can make money from the industry, whether you have money or you don't have money. One thing with this market is that you can join the market without money and then you make money from it. Please, if we can put all our phones in silence in order for us not to be distracted, I think that would be better. If you can help us, have your phone, just put it in silence or off it. When we are done, you can put it back. It will be better so that you don't keep on distracting us. Okay, now let's go. Digital economy space, we all know, is taking over all nations of the world. Digital economy space is taking over nearly all the countries in the world. In the future, if whatever you are doing is not digital or is not in the digital place, through AI, what is AI? Automated or artificial intelligence and manual system, you will be left behind. That's why we need to join the AI, the artificial intelligence, financial revolution and empowerment. And I believe that none of us here will be left behind. AI automated and manual trading system in ICT, software development, digital currency, real estate, and agri-tech is what we are going to be handling. But the area where we will focus fully is in the area of currency trading, digital currency trading. Now, there's something I put. I say you don't start business with money. You start business with what? Knowledge. You don't start business with money. What do you start business with? With knowledge. That is why we are bringing the Igbo Jewish wealth creation ideas to you. If you have had the opportunity to go closer to people that are wealthy, when I mean wealthy, not people that are rich. You know, there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. Are you aware? They are not the same thing. You can be rich today while we are here. Tomorrow, you'll be poor. But if you are wealthy while we are here, you can never be poor tomorrow. Knowledge makes you to be rich. But wisdom keeps that money or that richness in your pocket to make it to be wealthy. Even if you are rich today, if that money in your account is not properly invested in anywhere, tomorrow you are going to be poor. That's why I see people that they say this person have handled 1 billion naira before, but today is looking for how to eat. It's because they lack the idea of creating wealth, but they have the knowledge to create a financial system, but they don't have the idea to create wealth. So as we proceed, let's look at the screen and see what it looks like to unlock the secret of financial trading. Unlock the secret of institutional trading. What we are coming here to do today, this is the kind of chart we are going to be looking at. So I want you to understand the chart so that you know the mystery behind what we are doing here. If you understand this today and follow the step we are going to guide you, even if somebody is going to tell you something that is not involved in the financial industry, we tell the person that is a lie. Because I've seen people who, if you, I mean, how many years have you been trading? They tell me, I've been trading for 10 years, I've been trading for 20 years. Then when you ask them one or two questions or you look at their platform, you will discover that they do not have that basic of financial trading. And now it will look as if somebody who wants to go to higher institution, you didn't go to nursery school, you didn't go to primary school, you didn't go to secondary school. Before you know it, you find yourself in a higher institution. Will you do that in higher institution? No. You'll be struggling. That is why a lot of people in this industry are struggling. Now let's look at what Forex is all about and what we need to know first as a Forex trader. What you need to know as a Forex trader. You need to know what is Forex. You need to know which platform do I use to trade Forex. You need to know what is pips and spread. What is fundamental and technical analysis. What is time frame? What is Forex trading system? And how do I develop Forex trading system? If you have never come across this question before and answer it, you don't know what is Forex. Maybe you are trading. I don't know how many years you are trading. But you have not come across this question before and you answer them. You don't know what is Forex. You are just trading charts, candlestick, and news. Because for you to even combine those things and be successful in this industry, this should be your basic foundation. You should know these things. Because without the combination of these things now, you are not a trader. You are not. You just jump into the industry you don't know anything about. And definitely because you don't have this foundation, it will cause you to lose. As long as this foundation is not there, you will lose money in this industry when you don't have this proper foundation. If you do not know how to calculate pips and spread, you don't know what is fundamental and technical analysis which drives the time frame and the candlestick in the industry, then how do you read the movement of the market if you don't know these things? And if you do not have your own personal trading system developed, what ideas are you going to use to trade in the industry? So have you seen why a lot of people jump in and run away and lose money and run away? It's because these foundations are not there. I use this as an example. You didn't go to nursery school, you didn't go to primary school, you didn't go to secondary school, you just jump inside a higher institution, university. You will never do it there. It will be, in fact, the lecturers there will be doing you like the more you look, the less you see. You'll be confused. Many people are confused in the charts. That's why they are not coming out with a good result from the industry. This industry is a very good industry where you can make good money if you have the proper knowledge. You can make good money in 3 ways. Number one, you can make good money as a trader. You can make good money as an affiliate. You can make good money as a consultant or working with a financial institution. But first of all, you need the knowledge. Okay. Forex trading, also known as foreign exchange trading or currency trading, involves buying and selling currencies on the foreign exchange market with the aim of making a profit from exchange rate fluctuation. Here are answers to questions regarding Forex trading. These are the questions and the answers we're supposed to have, first of all, before we call ourselves Forex traders. Mastering Forex trading system in 12 steps. That is the 12 steps we are going to be looking at. Number one, there we say, what is Forex? Number two, which platform do I trade with? What is candlestick? How do I read candlestick and candlestick pattern? What is time frame? What is pips and spread? What is fundamental and technical analysis? What is Forex trading system? How do I develop Forex trading system? What is Forex software, indicator, AI, that is robot or expert advisor? What is risk management in Forex trading? How do I control risk in Forex trading? How profitable is Forex? Can I be wealthy or be a wealthy entrepreneur in the Forex industry? Those are some of the questions we need to answer, especially starting from number one. But before I touch number one, I know a lot of us, our attention will be in the last one. Can I be wealthy trading forex? And that is where our mind will go first of all. Of course, yes, you can be wealthy trading forex. I think about, is it 2 months ago, a month ago, I traded an account where I made over $50,000 in a live account, although the broker didn't pay it. Over $50,000, and I have the statement. Maybe while we are going, I will show you the statement there. That was the profit I made in a trading account. Now, if you have $50,000 converted in naira now with our exchange rate, are you a wealthy person? Are you rich? Very rich. So this industry can give you that kind of money if only you know the secret behind it. So let's look at number one. What is Forex trading? What is Forex trading? What is Forex trading? Forex trading, also known as FX, foreign exchange trading, or currency trading, involves buying and selling currencies on the foreign exchange market with the aim of making a profit from exchange rate fluctuation. Now, here are answers to questions regarding Forex trading. Let's look at the diagram in the system there. You can see one hand is bringing one currency. Another one is collecting the currency to exchange money in their hands. This is what we are here to do. But not only doing it physically, we are doing it in a digital format. I want you to have understanding of a layman knowledge of what Forex is all about. I don't know where in this Somalia, where do we have exchange Aboki? Exchange place, do we have any place like that here? Okay, Eket Street. Okay, I know Port Harcourt, we have at Hotel Presidential, for some of us that will be there. At Omahia, we have at Wuse. Abuja, we have at Wuse. And I don't know of Lagos. But these are the places I know that you can exchange currencies. What do you do when you go to Aboki? You carry either pounds, you carry euro, or you carry USD. Is it not so? When you give Aboki the foreign currency, Aboki will give you what? The local currency. Now, when you give Aboki the foreign currency and Aboki gives you the local currency, you have just traded Forex. But that is in a local form. And by giving Aboki the foreign currencies and the Aboki is giving you the local currency, that is what Aboki is targeting from that money he is exchanging for you. And that is called spread. I'll still come back to that. That spread is the difference. That is the profit the Aboki is making from your hand. For example, let me just use this simpler format so that we understand what I'm saying. Banks make profit through the charges they take from our transaction. Is it not so? They take maybe sometimes you see 15 naira or 20 naira. It depends on the bank you're using and their own terms. That commission that the bank is taking from your transaction is their profit. When Aboki gives you that local currency and you give Aboki the hard currency or the foreign currency, the profit Aboki is making in that place in Forex trading is what we call pips, and it can be calculated through spread. By the time you do transaction exchanging one currency to another, you have traded Forex. You are supposed to be called a Forex trader. I don't know. Do you understand it now? We understand it locally now with local format. Now, the one we are doing here now, online, is automatically different from what the Aboki is doing. Let's look at the full meaning of what Forex is all about and how many volumes that are traded in the market. Forex trading, also known as FX or foreign exchange, some people can call it spot trading or currency trading, is the buying and selling of currencies on the foreign exchange market with the aim of making profit. It trades over 7 trillion US dollar daily. If you combine the economy of the whole world and the transaction done there in the oil industry, the banking industry, the real estate industry, EUR and NGN, EUR and NGN. Do you understand it now? Or NG, depending. NGN or NG. That is just for you to understand the way they place it there. This one is Euro USD, but our own here should be EUR and what? NGN in the platform. That's how it should be. Okay, do you understand what Forex trading is all about now? Anybody have question? I want to carry everybody along. Is there anything you did not understand? Just raise your hand. Okay. Please, can you take this? Is it talking? Take this and give to him. Ask before we go to the next ones.
Sir, I want you to throw more light on pips and spreads.
Okay, we are coming to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that level. Okay, let's go ahead. Since we understand the introduction of what Forex. Any other question? Okay.
Why the pairing of two currencies?
Okay, the pairing of two currencies. Why two currencies are paired is in order for the currency to have economic activity movement that will still land to what we call candlestick. I will come to that. I will come to the candlestick. Because without the pairing of the two currencies, you will not have any economic activity of movement. For example, look at what they put there. If you read very well, it says based on various factors. I'm asking you your question, why they pair two currencies? Based on various factors like economic indicators. Without the pairing of those two currencies, there will be no economic indicators. And geopolitical events and market sentiment. These are some of the things that moves the pairs they pair together. Let me give you, for example, why they pay the two currencies and what moves the two currencies. Where you have Euro USD paired together, what moves that market is the economic indicators or geopolitical events. For example, let me use geopolitical event, the one you understand very well. America is going to have election next month, right? That's by November. Fine. The economic geopolitical events happening in America is going to determine what will happen between Euro and USD. You see the reason why they are paired together? It will determine whether Euro will buy or sell, or whether USD will buy or sell. But let me not go too far because I'm going deep now. Let us take it step by step so that everybody here will understand what we are doing. I don't know. Have I answered your question? It's okay. Let's go ahead. Which platform do I trade Forex? When Forex is paid, which platform? Where do I trade this market? Because as I say earlier on, the one we are doing is not the one Aboki is doing. We are not going to look for any Aboki. Did you understand what I'm saying? We are not going to look for any Aboki. The one we are doing, the platform where we trade our own, is called MetaTrader 4. Abbreviation of it is MT4 or MetaTrader 5. We also have other platforms like CTrader and other brokerage platforms they prioritize for their own trading pattern. These platforms provide access to real-time forex quotes, charting tools, technical indicators, and other execution capability. It is in this platform that you will place the buy or the sell. In fact, the platform is your own Aboki. Why you are the trader is in this platform. So you need to understand this platform and study it well. And in this platform, we have the mobile platform and we have the system platform. That's the laptops and the normal system that we are using. You can trade it while you are on the road, on your phone, or when you get home, you open your laptop and trade it. You can trade Forex in any place you find yourself. And while you are trading, you trade at your own convenient time. You must not carry your laptop out every time because you are trading Forex. And then another thing is that what is being traded in this MT4? That's what I want us to know. What are you trading? It's not only currency. For example, in this industry, you can see some people that tell you that they focus only on crude oil. You ask them, what do you do? They say, I'm a crude oil trader. They say, crude oil trader? I have never seen you before in any oil depot. I know that you don't have a tank. So how are you a crude oil trader? The person is not telling you that. Or somebody telling you, I am a gold trader. I trade gold. Or I trade in stocks. For example, Tesla stock, Facebook stock, and other stocks. The people telling you this, they are not telling you lies. They are actually participating in the system through this platform and Forex trading. And the same profit, if you have enough capital, the same profit the man who is exporting crude oil to London and America is making is what you will make with your mobile phone. And why this one is better is this. You don't need to have money to buy one batch to export before you make money trading crude oil. You don't need to have 1.5 million to buy gold before you trade gold. You don't need to have 10 million to invest in stock before you have stock. This platform gives you the opportunity to use small money as little, some brokers take as little as $5 and $10, which I believe virtually all of us here can afford $5 or $10 to start this business. So the platform where you trade all this in is called what? MT4 or MT5. I think before the end of these training sessions, I want all of us to get it in a platform in our phones or in the system you are saying, so that you will have the knowledge of what the trading platform looks like. Okay. I don't know. Do we have any question here before we go to the next one? While we are following this presentation, I want you to understand it. If you have a question, raise your hand, please. Okay. Yeah, please give him mic. Give him mic. Give him mic so that give him mic. Please ask your question.
I just want to know the difference between the MT4 and MT5.
Okay.
What's the difference?
The MT4 and the MT5 is the same platform. The only difference is that the MT4 is the older version of the MT5. But the same thing you are doing in the MT4 is the same thing you will also do in the MT5. And it's the same thing you are going to do in the C Trader, another platform related to Forex trading. So they are the same thing. Only that this one, just like where you have a Mercedes 190 and 230, you know, that's the difference. Okay. Ask your question, please. Ask your question.
Under the MT4 or MT5, do you also have the AI or robot attached to these platforms?
Okay. AI, that is artificial intelligence or robot, automated trading, or expert advisor, is installed in this MT4 and MT5. Although we are going to come to that later. When you do not have time to trade, you are working. You don't have time to open your system. You don't have time to open your phone. Maybe in the office where you are working, you are not allowed to use phone or use system. That is when you now get an AI or robot to place the order for you. So that while the attention is not there, the AI is trading for you. For example, as I'm talking to you now, I have AI trading in my accounts, about 3 or 4 accounts running there. In fact, one of them that I started last week, I've made about 28% of that account. And it's still on. I am not there. I'm not monitoring it. You can see I'm talking in the seminar. If I am not, if I don't have that AI, there's no how I will be here. I will pay attention to trade my account. So you install the AI in the MT4 or MT5. They have MT4 version of the AI and the MT5 version of the AI. In fact, what will happen, maybe before we finish, I will look at those who who are serious, maybe 1 or 2 person, I will dash them AI to use and trade for free. Okay, you're raising hand. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, somebody was raising hand. Let me answer that question so that we all of us will be at the same page.
So my question is,
Okay.
you mentioned geographical events,
Okay.
and I want to know an event like war, Forex Trading.
Okay. Yes, the economic activity, although we are still coming to economic activity, fundamentals and technical, but let me answer your question so that I will not come back to it again. What drives the market in this industry is the geopolitical and economic activity in each region. Let me use this for example. Israel is at war now, right? Eh? Have you asked yourself question, why did gold move from 1,800 last year? Gold is about 2,000, nearly 2,700 now. Are we aware of that? That gold is very expensive now. Why gold moved from 1,800 just from November, December last year to about 2,700 this year is because of the war between Israel and the neighboring nations. The first kick of gold was that terrorist attack that killed, I think, about 1,000 persons, or there, if I'm not mistaken, right? 1,000 persons. Do we remember the terrorist attack? I think that was October last year, right? As soon as they hit Israel, the price of gold spiked. Viam! That is, if you were buying gold at that time and you have $1,000 and you have one lot size in that $1,000, that spike gives you about 10,000 plus something dollars in that your $1,000. In fact, I made serious money in gold last year. I focused more on gold last year because I know that that war is not something that is going to end that just like that. I know Israel now. You can't, if you kill one person in Israel, you pay with 10%. So while they were preparing for the war to retaliate and also to go and release the people in the hostage, me, myself too, I was taking that opportunity to make money. And I made serious money. I will tell you, since I started trading Forex, one of the highest money I have made in this industry was that last year. It gave me the opportunity to buy some cars and erect 2 decades from that incident because I followed it up. So have you seen how this industry works? I remember one of these days I was going to Port Harcourt with my wife. When that news came out, I just put buying in my $10,000 account. Before we got to Port Harcourt, I got additional $8,000 from that $10,000 from Omoahia to Port Harcourt. So what I did was I quickly withdrew the money. Since I was building somewhere in Port Harcourt, I put it, before you know it, the house is already at the different stage. I plastered it. It's the money I made from Forex. So that war there gave some people money, but cost some people pains. But we are not the one that caused the war now. Is there anybody that caused the war? No. So that is what moves the candlestick. That is the economic geopolitical activity that affects this industry. For example, if Trump wins election, let me just give you market focus. What will happen between Euro and USD? If Trump, which people are focusing, wins election by November, the US dollar is going to be very strong. What do I mean by it's going to be very strong? Currently, if you look at the candlestick, which we are going to come, I think is the next page. Dollar is weak because of the election. So euro is always, topping dollar. Now, if Trump wins that election by November, dollar will become very, very strong. Why will dollar become strong? And it's not only going to affect dollar. It's going to affect all the cryptocurrencies in the market. Let me tell you why it will affect all of them. If you have like 100 Bitcoin now, by this time next year, that's your 100 Bitcoin worth of US dollar may be giving you between 1,000 to 10,000 value. I'm just giving you an expo. Why will it go like that? Because this man that is coming on board is into this business. He has his own cryptocurrencies created for him. And not only that, look at his political manifesto. He wants to end the war in Ukraine. He wants to end the war between Israel and these people. And you know, when war is going like that everywhere, it weakens the economy of America. Just like maybe some of us don't know that one of the reasons why we are passing through what we are passing in Nigeria now is as a result of the war going on in Ukraine. Are you aware? And also the war going on in Southeast. Maybe some of us don't know. It's not because of good or bad this leader. No, that's one nation. Because most of the food we eat is being imported from that environment, and we have a lot of business people in that place. So why there is unrest there is also affecting us here locally. The only thing you can use to hedge or control this economic war we are into is when you enter into $100. What we will be having in your account is about 170,000 naira. What is candlestick? How do I read candlesticks and candlestick patterns? This is the area I want us to put more focus here. If you understand this now, if you understand this place now, you will do very, very, very well in this industry. A candlestick is a type of chart pattern used in technical analysis to represent price movement of a currency pair over a specific time. We will come to time frame later, immediately after this candlestick. Candlestick patterns can provide valuable insight into market sentiment and potential price movements. Common candlestick patterns include Dodge, hammer, engulfing pattern, and evening stars. We will come to that later, because if I begin to explain these patterns, I don't think we will leave here. I will take enough time, and it's good I explain this pattern when you are already doing it practically, so that you understand it more. Now let's look at the candlestick, the nature and the movement of the candlestick. Each day the market starts. The market starts with what is called a Fibonacci level. Let me not go that too deep, because of some of us who have not come in contact of trading before. But later on I will show you in more advanced trend. Let me return back to this candlestick. Now when it comes at that level, it will open in a day, and the candlestick must close. There is a level in that Fibonacci level where candlesticks open and there must be a close. Now let's look at the two candlesticks. That we have green and we have red. That green candlestick symbolizes the buying nature of the market. What did I say? The green candlestick symbolizes what? The buying nature of the market. While the red candlestick symbolizes the selling nature of the market. In your chart, which you are going to see in your laptop, on your computer, or on your phone, you are going to see these two colors I mentioned now. Now look at the movement direction of this color. Anything that buys goes up. I believe we know this now. Some of us here are economic students. Is it not so? Anything that buys goes where? Up. And the one that says we do what? Comes down. Anything that buys, you say the price of goods is what? Is up. Is it not so? And then when selling, we say the price of goods is what? Down. Now, the green symbolizes buying, while the red symbolizes selling in this industry. So when you look at your chart, if you see the candlestick going up, what does it mean? It means that the market is what? Is buying. you quickly place your buy order. And when you look at your chart, you see the red candlestick going up, going down. What does it mean? It means that the market is what? Is selling. What do you do then? You place your selling order. In the chart, the green must go up and the red must come down. In any chart where you see the green is going down and the red is going up, that one, you know, that one is juju. Did you hear what I said? When you open the chart and then the green suddenly is coming down and the red is going up, it means village people have put hand there. So what you use to place order is the candlestick. We are looking at that chart now. And in that candlestick, look at down here, you will see open and then up. You will see what? Close. And that opening is known as low. Why that closing is known as what? High. In the candlestick, we have upper shoulder and we have lower shoulder. All of them are the bodies of the candlestick. So in this industry, what you use to follow the trend of the market is known as what? Is known as what? Candlestick. It's known as the candlestick. There are other chart pattern, which we are not going to go towards that side, so that we can be able to use our time where today. Okay. If you have a question, please raise your hand before I go to the next one. If you have a question, raise your hand. If there's anything you don't understand here, I give you opportunity to ask the question where, because the business you are going to enter is a business that involves knowledge. You need to have the knowledge so that you don't be at risk. Feel free and ask your question. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the two candlesticks where you have the green going up and the red going down. Is it the same thing with bullish and bearish?
Exactly. When the market is going up, it is called bullish, or another language is long. You long it. You call it bullish. But when the market is coming down, it is called bearish or short. You are shorting the market. You are longing. It's either you long the market, which is buying, or you short the market, which is selling. That is, buying is the bullish, while selling is the bearish. This thing needs to be in your mind. If there's anything that should be in your mind in this industry, is this level now. If you understand this very well, and then know the news economic activity, which I'm going to come at that later, you know it very well, I'm telling you the truth, you will not make mistake trading in the market. You'll be making money, sure? You'll be making money. It's okay. Any other question before I go to the next one? Any other question? Okay, let's go to the next. What is time frame? What is time frame? A time frame in Forex trading refers to duration of the price chart that a trader is analyzing. Common time frames include 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, and monthly. Different time frames are used by traders to analyze price movement and identify trading opportunities based on their trading style and strategy. Different time frames. I want you to take note of this. Take note of this. Different time frames are used by traders to analyze price movements and identify trading opportunities based on their trading style and strategy. I'm going to come back to the trading style and strategy again during the time of developing trading system. Now, if you look at the screen very well, you see these time frames here demonstrated by the corner. You have 1 minute there, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly, and then monthly. Look at it by the left side. And then look at the right side. You see the best currency per time frame. That should be chart sheet there. Should be chart sheet there. Now let's look at some currency pairs and the time frame you will trade it and be profitable. Gold. It's good you look at the gold in daily and in 4 hours time frame. If you are trading manual, look at gold. If you are trading gold in daily and 4 hours time frame, and if you are trading gold, don't trade gold during the time the market is volatile. What I mean by volatile, during the time the market is moving very fast. That if you want to focus on gold, trade it during New York and London time session. I'm still going to come to that time sessions. Trade it during that time. The same thing is applicable in the other currencies. When you look at the screen, you see the time where you can trade other currencies. And if you look at this time frame, you discover that this time frame is made for day traders. In trading, there are 3 types of traders in trading. Number 1 is the traders called scalpers. Scalpers. Scalpers are those who trade per minute, per minute, per minute, per minute. They need more shorter time frame. For example, 1 minute and 5 minutes is what they need. Those are called scalpers. And then there are day traders, which will bring us back to what we are looking at the screen now. Note this, because as a trader, you need to choose the one that will suit you. That's why it's good you come with the right material. Note this, that we have 3 types of traders. We have scalpers and we have daily traders. And then the third one, we have swing traders. Scalpers are those who trade per minute, you just jump in the market and make maybe within 5-10 minutes you have made $100 and you leave the market for the day. Then daily traders are those who use trading as their profession. They wake up in the morning, open their system in the house or in the office. They look at the time frame, they look at the screen, and they place their order in the morning. They wait and watch for the order to be in profit before they close it. Why swing traders are those who trade for a long time. They can hold one order for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. In fact, in my screen, maybe when I come next time, I will show you. In my screen, I have one order that is running since 2021. I think I was asking somebody. I said, calculate for me November this year, November 2021, and then November this year. As I say, how many years? It says, how many years? 3 years. Yes, 3 years. That order is running there for complete 3 years, and I left it. I will show you live, not the story or screenshot. No, I will show you that order live where it is running. If I remove this tonight, with distract us. But when we are doing practical, I will show you. 2021 till now, the order is still running and the account is in profit, and I leave it like that. So that is the one called swing trader. That is what most of our banks, that is the kind of trading they do. Me and you that needs money every day, I need to pay school fees and pay house rent and chop. We normally do the daily and the scalping. Okay, before we go to the next one, do you have any question, anything you didn't understand here? Ask the question. If there's anything you did not understand in this place. But I think with that diagram in the screen there, it is properly and well explained. Okay. Let's go to the next page. Okay. The best currency pairs time frame. Just like I said earlier on, if you are trading gold, it is good to trade the gold in daily time frame or in 4 hours. Because of the price jumping, the price movement, it's not good to go to trade gold in 1 minute. Do you understand? The same thing is also applicable in the other currency pairs, USD, JPY, Euro USD, USD CAD, and then US start, all those currency pairs there. The same thing is applicable. You need to check the time frame that will suit your trading pattern and then follow it. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is pips and spread? You know, from here now, we are now becoming practical student. What is pips and spread? Pips is the same thing as percentage in points. Are used to measure the change in the price of currency pair in forex trading. A pip is the smallest unit of price movement and represents the fourth decimal place in most currency pairs. That is pip. While spread, on the other hand, refer to the difference between the bid, that is the selling, and the ask, that is the what, the buying prices of a currency pair. The spread is the cost of the executing a trade, and is typically expressed in what? In pips. I know this is where some it's because we are going practical here now. This is where some of us will become a little bit confused. But now look at the screen. Look at the screen. Let me use that picture in the screen to explain this very well. We are using Euro USD, that is European currency versus United States dollar, for an example. And then 1 euro against USD is 1.16470. That is the buying price. Listen to me. That is the buying price. The buying price, which is ask, the buying price or the ask price. While 1.16484 is the bid price, which is the selling price. Now look at that picture very well. You will see in the middle of that picture there is something that they wrote in white, which is 7. Are you seeing it there? 7. Now, if you look at the other side, the number in the other side is what? 8. Now, 8 minus 7 is what? Is 1. Then, that 1 there is the difference between the two prices, which is called pip. I think this is very, very simple and explanatory. Is it not so? Eh? I put it in a format where it will be very, 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 very simple. Even though you have not come in contact before, some of us say I have not come in contact before with PIP and Forex Trading. But with this, my explanation now, you should understand it as long as you know how to read 1, 2, 3. Unless if you don't know how to read 1, 2, 3. But if you know how to read 1, 2, 3 till 10, you should be able to understand this very well. And this PIP and spread is the percentage, that is the point used to measure the change, the movement. Let me use the word, the change, the movement in the price of currencies, pairs, as you are trading. Let me use, for example, if you put buy now, if you put buy, where you will calculate your profit and your loss is in the pip movement. If you have an account of $1,000 and you put buy with, let me use the lot size you understand, with one whole lot size in that account of $1,000, 1 pip of that one lot size you put buy in that account, which is in your favor, is going to give you $10 profit. 2 pip movement will give you how many dollar profit? 20. 3 pip movement will give you how many dollar profit? 30. Then when this pip movement gets to 100 or 1,000, you don't become Odogu now. In that order you place. Some people will want to take when the pip move. Some people will want to take either 1 pip or 2 pip or 10 pip or 20 pip. It depends on your time frame and how long you want to stay in the market. That is where we fall back again to time frame again. Now, if you are using 1 minute time frame and the pip move in your favor 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 pip, you can decide to close the order and call it a day. You are trading in the daily and the pip again move for you maybe like 50 to 100 pip in a day. You can decide to also close the order and call it a day. That is what makes you a day trader and a scalper. Then, peradventure, the pip move in your favor for 1,000 pips. And you still leave it. It trades January 2021 to 2022 in your favor, you leave it. From 2022 to 2023 in your favor, you leave it. From 2023 to 2024, it's still in your favor. Just like my account is trading now, you leave it. Who knows, maybe I want to close it when my money become equivalent to Dangote money, then I close it. So I don't know, are we understanding how this market work now? The movement goes in your favor if you are in good direction and it's calculated in pip for you. Good. That is just what I want to say, because with this one we are saying now, you will not understand it very, very well until when you begin to do it in your system. Okay, I think let's proceed. What's fundamental and technical analysis? What is fundamental and technical analysis? Look at the tools of fundamental and technical analysis in that place. I'm coming. I will go back there again. Look at the tools of the fundamental and technical analysis. You have your chart there. You have your technical indicator and then levels. And you have financial documents in the fundamental analysis. You have press release in the fundamental analysis. And then you have a trend movement. Now let's come back and see and look at what fundamental and technical analysis is all about. Fundamental analysis and technical analysis involves, I'm talking about fundamental analysis now. Fundamental analysis involves analyzing economic indicators, central bank policies, geopolitical events, for example, US election, and other factors that can impact the value of a currency. Traders using fundamental analysis aim to predict future price movements based on economic data and news events. I think I have explained this in like 2 or 3 times here before. This is what is known as what? Fundamental analysis. The central bank rates, central bank policies, economic indicators, geopolitical events, war, election, crisis, including earthquake. If you want to know what earthquake can do, God forbid, but let earthquake happen somewhere now, boom, in Europe. You see how Europe will be crashing. I say 100 people died there somewhere in Japan. In Britain. Or in Germany, you will see how the economic activity there will tumble. There's something that happened some years ago. I think that should be around 2007. 2007. We were trading during the first time the Greek economic brouhaha started. You know Greece now, they have economic issue. They always have economic issue. That time the economic issue started, the economy crashed. their currency begin to tumble like football, just like our own is tumbling now from 4 something to 1,700. When their own started, because that economic activity is in Eurozone. Hiroshima happened in the chart. Serious bomb was thrown in the chart. 2017, I don't forget that time. 2017 April. We were like this trading. That time some of us don't use risk control, because the way we come to understand market then is that if it is going to buy, it's buying. When it's going to sell, it's going to sell. So some of us that we buy, we leave the buying, we go far. When it's selling, we sell. So we just put our order and leave it. And the news came out of what happened in that region. The candlestick moved more than 1,000 pips within 1 minute. That is, these people I described for you people now. Within 1 minute, there was more than 1,000 movement of it. From up to down. If it's Nigeria, they say from bottom, from top to bottom. Crashed. Me myself, that time, the $1,000 I was using to manage that time, when I'm not putting stop loss and take profit, I don't used to put it that time, but I'm putting it now. The $1,000 was there. There's one woman I was teaching Forex, and I know that the news is coming. I said, let me just finish with the woman. As soon as I finish with the woman, I will now take my trade to close it before the news. While I was still talking to the woman then, when I used to see do private training, not now again. As soon as I finished talking to the woman, I said, let me take my trade. I look at there, and what I was seeing there was 0.0000. I put off my internet to know whether if that is error. To know whether maybe, sometimes when you have when you are using something online, if there is an internet issue, everything will hang, like that. I have to put off my internet to know whether probably there is an internet issue that made it into show 000. I put the internet off. I put it back again. I check the account is 0. I have to go to my statement. The woman was asking me what is wrong. I kept the woman by the side. I was looking at my chart. When I go to my history, I look at the history, I discover that the thing have wiped off to 0. The training that I was there to do, that I don't know how much did that woman pay me that time, 70,000 naira. The trainer was coming to do. I said, madam, today we don't finish the training. Let's talk another day. I have to carry my laptop safe. Let me go home and sleep so I can get myself. The thing was doing me like a Nigerian movie. Why? Because of that economic activity, that movement there. But I didn't give up. One thing in this industry is this. It's not something you jump because you burn your hand once you run away. Many people have seen this in burn their hand. Are people that got training from unreliable source who don't even know what forex trading is all about. Just like you see, I'm taking time now to put you under the foundation of forex trading. From this one now, we go to the next level, to the professional level. And the knowledge I had then was the knowledge of just basic training. The person who taught me forex was my schoolmate when I was at Abia Sacred Heart College. We graduated together. So we met somewhere in Port Harcourt. He taught me forex. Without teaching me what is stop loss, without teaching me fundamental or technical analysis, I just showed me how to place order in the candlestick, buy and sell. Nothing, no knowledge, just empty head. And I used it. And the thing was working for me. The first account I traded then, I made serious money. And I thought the industry is like that. I made serious money. So I keep on going like that without making any research to know this rudiment and the secret of trading until the thing burnt my hand. Then I have to go back again to begin to learn what is the rudiment and the secret behind those who are trading, and they are doing very, very well. So that is why you need to understand the fundamentals and the technicals. You need to understand two of them. Now, let's go to the technical. Technical analysis, on the other hand, involves analyzing historical price data, charts, patterns, technical indicators, and volume to identify trends and potential trading opportunities. Traders using technical analysis focus on price action and the market psychology to make trading decision. Both fundamental and technical analysis are important tools used by forex traders to assess market condition, make informed trading decisions, and maximize profitability. It is common for traders to use a combination of both approaches to gain a comprehensive understanding of the market and improve their trading performance. You can't do very, very, very well when you use only one of these. You can't do well. You must know two of them. The thing I was taught with was only the technical. I don't know what is fundamental. I only learned technical. Just put the software in my, I was using a desktop that time in my room. Put the software in my desktop, install it and show me how to buy and say, you don't finish. The young man left. And I begin to struggle. Anytime I make profit, I take. No risk control, nothing. No, he didn't teach me how to put stop loss or put take profit or reduce the risk. So when the thing burned my hand, I am now on my own. I began to do research. How do I do this to be successful? That's what brought out some of this knowledge that we are sharing today. Okay, before I go to the next slide, question, please.
Talking about the fundamental analysis, I've heard people talking about trading news. Is it the same?
Yes, the fundamental analysis is the same thing as news. That's why you see it involves economic indicators. For example, you can see central bank policies there. The policies of central bank, for example, let me bring out one of the policies of central bank that we know: rate cuts or cutting of rates. Or let me look for another one that is popular again: employment change. Or let me use another one. I just want the word I will use that all of us will all be in the same page. Okay, that's what is called in US zone non-farm payroll. And non-farm payroll comes out once every month. And what is that non-farm payroll? Non-farm payroll comes out, I think, the last Friday or the first Friday of every month. The data information on that non-farm payroll, the economic activity, and the candlestick movement of any pay that have to do with USD. Now look at, let me explain. The employment activity in the US increases. For example, the non-farm payroll comes out at the end of the month and they say there is additional. Imagine every month in Nigeria and they're putting 500,000 employment opportunity.